62, coach, 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
Campbell-Mellema Insurance and Real Estate provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance and real estate needs. Campbell-Mellema Insurance and Real Estate is your local agent, helping protect what's important to you.
In Iowa, we are fortunate to have a lot of opportunities to get involved in at our schools.
Athletics and activities have so many positive effects.
From learning how to build relationships and healthy lifestyles,
And gain self-esteem and confidence.
Make participation a priority. You and your school will benefit.
We know this is more than a farm. It's your home. It's where you inspire the next generation to help feed the world. And Greenbelt Bank and Trust is proud to support all levels of the ag process. We believe in forming personal relationships because we believe Iowa farmers are needed now more than ever. Visit greenbeltbank.com and discover how we can help your operation reach the next level of financial success. We know this is more than a farm. It's your home. It's where you inspire the next generation to help feed the
Some of the things I've learned from sports are being a good leader, and that means not always just saying what's right, but showing by example.
I've learned that being a good role model is so important because there's many little eyes on you and they watch everything you do. So as long as you're doing the right thing, then they will understand that that is what they're supposed to be doing also.
What I really have learned is strong leadership and self-discipline.
tired of uneven tire wear and wonky steering, draining your wallet at fancy dealerships? At Parkersburg Tire and
The Aplington-Parkersburg Community School District would like to welcome you to tonight's live broadcast. We would like to take a moment to thank our season sponsor, Campbell-Mellema Insurance, and our post-season sponsors, Parkersburg Hardware, Pit Stop Auto Service and Detailing, Greenbelt Bank and Trust, and Parkersburg Tire and Alignment. These broadcasts would not be possible without them. Aplington-Parkersburg Schools promotes good sportsmanship in all athletic events. Please respect the players, coaches, other fans, and officials at tonight's ball game. Who's ready for some basketball? Now let's send it off to the voices of the Falcons, Jonathan Mowinkle and Brian Boozman.
a junior number 24, Devin Lotz, and a junior number 33, Colton DeWall. Head coach for the Wolverines, Alex Tagtoe, assisted by Chad Meester and John Patterson. And now for your AP Falcons. A senior, number 0, Cooper Hoff. A senior, number 2, Gavin Thomas. A sophomore, number 5, Benny Waller. A senior, number 12, Nick Newroth. A senior, number 20, Kale Schoeneman. Head coach for the Falcons is Aaron Thomas, assisted by Jason Berkey, Connor Newroth, Keaton Hempen, Adam Waters, and Brad O'Connell. Please stand as our national anthem is sung tonight by Bella Sessler.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Very nice. Oh, I don't want it.
We're back inside the AP gym. Let's meet the starters. First of all, for the road team, Dyke New Hartford. Number 3, a 5'9" junior guard, Jace Jensen. Number 10, a 6'1" junior guard, Colin Meester. Number 11, a 6'1" junior guard, Carson Costello. Number 24, a 6-foot junior guard, Devin Lotz. And number 33, a 6'3" junior center, Colton DeWall. And for the home team, Appleton Parkersburg, number 0 is a 5'11" senior guard, Cooper Hoff. Number 2, a 6'1" senior guard, Gavin Thomas. Number 5, a 6'1" sophomore guard, Benny Waller. Number 12, a 5'10" senior guard, Nick Newroth. And number 20, a 5'10" senior guard, Kale Schoeneman. AP controls the opening tip-off, and they move it from right to left as we see it from our broadcast location inside the Falcon Gym. Newroth in the paint, fires it out. Cooper Hoff, left wing 3 ball, missed off the rim. Rebound Costello, and here come the Wolverines on their first trip down the floor.
Both teams playing man tonight, John. Appleton Parkersburg staple, and Dyke New Hartford has not played one possession of zone all year, John, after looking at scouting reports and talking to other coaches. So Appleton Parkersburg knows what they're going to get defensively. There's a pick and roll, high pick and roll for Dyke New Hartford right down memory lane for a 2-point basket.
Colton DeWall gets the Wolverines on the board, and it is 2-0 Dyke New Hartford, 45 seconds in. Missed layup by Benny Waller on a scoop. Cooper Hoff there to clean it up, and we are tied up at 2, just under a minute into this thing. Appleton Parkersburg beginning their postseason after a 16-5 regular season. Dyke New Hartford now 12-11 in their second playoff game after they beat Clarion Goldfield Dows 48-46 on Monday night, courtesy of a Colin Meester buzzer beater. Another DeWall turnaround shot. It's up and in off the backboard.
It's going to be a tough matchup for Appleton Parkersburg. He's been a beast down below the last 2 possessions, so they're really going to have to focus on him.
6'3", he's got a height advantage over just about everyone on the court as well. Schoeneman corner 3 ball right side, good. Knocked it down and the Falcons lead 5-4.
That was nice for Shoney to get off on the right note. Hitting his first shot early always helps your confidence going down the rest of the game.
You bet. 5-4 is the AP lead. Just underway here in this one. Costello crossover up top. Nearly lost it. Throws it back up. Here's Jace Jensen.
Here's the pick and roll again, John.
Jensen peers around, finds DeWall in the lane, and he traveled with it. DNH turns it over to AP.
So what Appleton Parkersburg's doing on that pick and roll is they're switching. So DeWall's able to, Cooper's guarding him at the onset of the possession, and then on the pick and roll, it switches up, and then Benny's got him down in the middle of the lane, and Benny is probably not as tough, as strong as Cooper is down the lane, so that's what DNH is trying to accomplish.
Neuroth terminates the dribble at the free throw line, down underneath to Hoff, and he brings it back out. Here's a Waller, corner three ball left side, missed off the rim. Rebound goes to DeWall. And here come the Wolverines with a chance to take the lead back. Lost ball by Jensen, picks it back up. Throws it left, Lotz open for a sec, takes it in the paint, stops and pops, good. Swished it down through. And it is 6-5, Dike New Hartford. Back and forth we go here to start the first quarter. AP wearing the home white jerseys with black numbers and text. Also black stripes. Here's a turnaround jumper, mid-range. Gavin Thomas rattles it down through.
He really did a nice job of being patient when he got the ball near the lane there. Straight up, straight down, put it in.
Dike New Hartford in the road blue jerseys, and they throw it away. It's going to be AP ball. Road blue with white numbers and text and black outlines, black and white stripes. A little bit of an off-target pass that time by Carson Costello, and AP gets it back with a 7-6 lead.
Falcons are going to need Nick Neuroth tonight. He could be the X factor tonight because they need him to score as much as possible, keep the pressure off Gavin and Benny.
He's got it up top of the key, slings it left. Here's Schoeneman, shuffles right and then goes left. Back behind for Hoff and a lob pass right. Thomas thought about the deep three. Waller back to Thomas up top of the key. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Hoff left corner.
Good defense by the Wolverines. They're doing a nice job of closing out on shooters and then recovering.
Benny Waller open three right wing, missed off the rim. Rebound Jensen. Got closed in upon by two Falcon defenders, and Jensen races into the front court. Tries taking a coast-to-coast scoop shot, missed. Rebound Neuroth. Now the Falcons push it down the floor. It's stolen away by Meester. And here come the Wolverines. Colin Meester, scoring leader for the team, 16 points per game. At one point this year was actually the NICL Central's leading scorer before Camden Davis of Hudson took over that title. Lotz, he lost it in the paint, but there was a foul on AP.
Do you remember when Appleton, Parkersburg, and Dike New Hartford played here about, I don't know, 28 days ago, and all the travel calls?
Oh, yes.
In the girls' game, the boys' game was pretty similar. I just noticed tonight, and they didn't call it. The young man from Dike New Hartford shuffled his feet, but they didn't call it, which is a good sign that the referees are not going to be calling it so close.
Devin Lott's corner three is missed. Rebound, Campbell. He races across half court for the Falcons. Here's a Neuroth three left wing. Bricked it too strong. Rebound, Wolverines. Halfway through the first quarter, 3:55 to go. Runner in the lane is good by Costello on the other end, and it's 8-7 Dike New Hartford. AP quickly gets that thing down the floor. Hoff gets it left to Campbell, down to the corner. Here comes Neuroth into the paint. Oh, he runs into traffic, and a foul is called on DNH.
Nice take by Nick. So we got Caleb Campbell's in with, looks like Tate Niemeyer will be coming in. So that's it. Appleton and Parkersburg are going to go 7, potentially 8 deep, but I would. It's going to be Traveling would be our 8th, but we're going to stick with a 7-man rotation for quite a while.
While we're shooting free throws here, let's go back and maybe talk a little bit about this series history. AP has swept this regular season series. They've been dominant as of late. DNH last one in 2021. They met in the 2022 postseason. That was a close win by AP. And the last postseason meeting before that was in 2018, as Nick Neuroth hits 2 free throws and puts the Falcons back in front, 9-8.
Yeah, the 21-22 game was Greg Moore's last time coaching on this court, 41-37 before the shot clock. They slowed it down.
Here's Meester in the backcourt. Thomas will settle back across half court with him here. Here comes Meester down left of the lane. Stops the dribble, spins, turns around, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Hoff, and he had a foot out of bounds. So it'll stay with Dike New Hartford down here on their offensive end, trailing 9-8.
So I have some statistics from Ryan Dillard. I'll get to those in just a minute after this possession, John.
All right. Meester at inbound, gets it in deep. Here's Severson. It was tipped at half court. Still a loose ball, and it's picked up by Severson. Down to the corner, here's Meester. Wolverines save the possession. Into the paint. Meester, left-handed shot.
Nice take by Colin. Really nice take.
Down the other way, here comes Thomas. Out to the corner, open three, Schoenemann. Rims out, rebound, Costello. 10-9 DNH. A chance to add to this 1-point lead. Crossover Meester. Takes it down, right of the lane. Stops the dribble, kicks it out left side. Here's Costello. Down to the baseline, terminates the dribble. Nice feed inside. Here's a hook shot, good by Jack Haynes. 12-9 DNH in front. And the Wolverines student section in full throw right now. It's a whiteout for the Wolverines and a blackout for the Falcons. Schoenemann up top, turns around, takes it into the paint, through traffic, kick to the corner, Campbell, three, too strong. Rebound Hoff, put back, no, but a foul. And Cooper Hoff will shoot free throws for AP.
Thank you, Hartford playing really hard. Not that the Falcons aren't, but they seem to be, well, I think they have a point of emphasis. They're going into the post.
Yeah.
They're getting the ball down into the block. They know that's where the Falcons are a little bit susceptible. And defensively, they're using their athleticism, John, to close out on the shooters, and then they're able to recover and not allow them to go to the basket. So I wasn't able to. Did Cooper just make that? Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to mention, intense game so far, as you would expect between these rivals here. Hoff hits the first free throw, one more coming up. Student section waves the fingers. Couple dribbles for Hoff. And the free throw is good.
Nice job by Cooper. Cooper's got 4 points. Gavin has 2. Cale Schoenemann with 3.
You bet. 2:28 to go first quarter. DNH 12, AP 11.
Full court man-to-man press. I want to see if Dyke New Hartford really, I don't know what 3 is, but we're going to find out. It looks like Appleton Parkersburg switched to a zone, John. They decided the man-to-man wasn't going to work, trying to utilize their posts, so they're going to zone, forcing DNH to potentially shoot perimeter shots.
10 on the shot clock. Here comes Severson, right side of the lane. Runs into traffic with Waller, bounce up top. Jensen, they're going to have to force a shot. Here comes Costello, runner. Missed it on the baseline. Rebound tapped, it goes to Thomas. And here come the Falcons. Racing down the floor, Gavin Thomas stops, gets it behind. Now here's Niemeyer, left wing 3 ball. Missed it. Rebound Costello. And here come the Wolverines, again with a 12-11 lead. Some missed 3-pointers tonight for AP. Deep 3, Costello. Bouncing on the rim, it hit the shot clock.
Yep,
so that,
hit the wire.
Or the wire, yes.
Hit the wire. So
that is out
Falcons
of bounds.
right now, John, ball isn't going into the basket, but it's 12-11. So you have to feel good of your AP, and you have to feel good of your Dyke New Hartford, because the strategy or the game plan you had coming in is working.
Yep. Neuroth cross half court, bounces it up. Here's Gavin Thomas. Campbell fires it right. Here's Nick Neuroth. Fakes it right now, goes to the left. Deep 3, Gavin Thomas.
Nice shot.
He switched it. That thing was deep.
It was really deep.
14-12 is the AP lead. They take it back on the 3 ball by Thomas. Up top, Jensen.
Good move by Coach Thomas going to a 3-2 zone to try to stop the man in the middle.
Up top, Jensen, 3 ball, missed off the rim, rebound, goes to Campbell. Racing across half court, 50 seconds left in the first. Kick to the wing, here's Thomas, thought about the 3, down to the corner, baseline drive, here's Campbell, rises up, had his shot blocked, rebound tapped around, still a loose ball, Niemeyer picks it up and heaves it to Thomas. Now it's Niemeyer, baseline left, pivots around, here's Neuroth.
Don't want to get caught in that corner.
Into the paint, scooped it up, no, but a foul. Nick Neuroth was hacked in the act and will shoot 2 free throws for AP. And you can feel the intensity in this place. Winner of this one will face the winner of Iowa Falls Alden at Grundy Center, who are going at it right now in the home of the Spartans. First free throw, Neuroth, is good. I seem to say this every time these two teams get together, but it's still worth mentioning. The teams have not split a season series since the 2012-2013 season. It's been a sweep one way or the other for over a decade straight.
Which really seems odd, doesn't it? That you would think that you're not going to let somebody beat you twice in a season, but it just can't help it.
Second free throw missed. 15-12 AP.
25 seconds left in the quarter.
And that includes when they've met in the postseason too, by the way.
Yes.
Shot clock is off. DNH has the ball, down 3. Jensen up top, gets it right. Lots around the perimeter. Down to the corner, it's Meester, and throws it to the wing right side. Back to Severson, along the baseline, and a blocking foul on Cooper Hoff. Severson ran into him, and Cooper Hoff gets called for the foul.
So DNH, John, on the year shooting 28.3% from the three-point arc.
Oh, yes.
So that would also indicate if you're a coach that we're going to probably have the other team shoot 28% chance instead of a 42% opportunity.
Here's Meester. Here's a jumper mid-range. He knocks it down. Nice stroke. And that is the end of the first quarter. Appleton Parkersburg and Dike New Hartford engaged in a back-and-forth battle here in the postseason. 15-14, Appleton Parkersburg in front as we go to the second.
Tired of uneven tire wear and wonky steering, draining your wallet at fancy dealerships? At Parkersburg Tire and Alignment, we get it. We're a family-owned business keeping your car safe and your wallet happy. We use the latest technology, not fancy price tags. Our expert mechanics get you back on the road fast with honest advice and budget-friendly options. New tires? We've got major brands at down-to-earth prices. Alignment off? Our precision machines get you rolling straight, saving you money on gas and tires. Skip the big guys. Parkersburg Tire and Alignment, where family values meet the latest tech, all at prices that won't steer you wrong. Stop up or call and talk to Dave about your car needs at 1304 Highway 57 Parkersburg or 319-346. We are more than just a time of choice.
Parkersburg in the second quarter. Lewis to have you with us. Several ways to experience tonight's broadcast. 99 The Wave, radioonthego.com, the Radio on the Go app. Here's a foul called. Also, Falcon Activities Network on YouTube and on Doom on Telephone Cable TV, channel 994. That foul was on Cooper Hoff, his second, and now he heads to the bench.
Yep, and they both come within about 12 seconds of each other game clock-wise, right? So it was only about 6 seconds last time and about 7 this time, so.
Down to the wing left side. It's Lotz, feeds it inside Costello, works it in the post, rises up through traffic. Carson Costello through a double team, puts the Wolverines in front 16-15. What a find for Carson Costello. Deep three, Waller swished it. And the Falcons take the lead straight back. 18-16 AP. They get it into the front court here with Devin Lotz. Dribbles it down right, feeds it into the lane. It's tapped, out of bounds, loose ball. It'll stay with the DNH. End of the first quarter, Grundy Center leads Iowa Falls Alden 27-14. Winner of this one will play the winner of that one this coming Tuesday night.
District final games are always a really good atmosphere. Not like a district, not like a sub-state game, but district finals are fun, aren't they, John?
Oh, yeah.
Here's that high pick and roll again.
Jensen straight on three ball, missed off the rim, rebound Nurov. Lob pass down, here's Waller, cuts down to the baseline. Whips a pass up top. Here's Nurov down to the right side. Campbell holds it overhead and finds Nurov. What ball movement for AP? Waller another three.
Great ball movement. Great ball movement by the Falcons. Side to side, made the defense switch back and came back this way. Benny was wide open, hit the jumper.
Back-to-back triples for Benny Waller. He leads the team now with 6. And it is 21-16 AP.
Falcons back to a man-to-man, so we'll look at the high pick and roll again. Here it is, John. Falcons are gonna.
Instead, it's a Meester three. He missed it. Rebound, Waller. A chance for AP to really stretch the lead. A big possession right at here. Nurov in the wing right side. Into the paint. Pivots around. Out to Thomas. And they'll keep it outside the perimeter. Thomas down to the baseline.
There's Benny again.
Fired it to him. Another Waller three ball. Bouncing on the rim, and he missed it. That tapped out of bounds to DNH. I think the crowd behind us would have exploded if that would have gone in.
He had a nice look. So the Falcons have played the Wolverines 77 times over the years, John. 77 times they played. Appleton Parkersburg's won 38. DNH has won 39. So we're hoping that maybe tonight is 39-39, but you never know.
Meanwhile, a foul is called at midcourt.
Benny Waller.
All right, that'll be his first. It's crazy how close that is.
Oh,
like
it's crazy.
And that's since 92, 93.
Yep.
So here's Jensen in the backcourt. Because I want to say DNH was formed a year after AP, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
Meester out of the wing left side, takes it down to the lane. Stops and pops, rolls it in. Count it and one for Colin Meester. And the foul was on number 1, that's Caleb Campbell.
Colin's a strong young man, John. He did a ball fake, got Campbell in the air, and then just went right into him and was able to finish it. So that's a traditional three-point play for Colin Meester, who currently has 7 points.
Also a 52% shooter on the season. That's pretty efficient right there. Wing 3, Waller, good again. He's 3 out of 4, and it's 24-19 AP. Man, a lethal three-point shooter like that can really change a game, and Waller has seemingly done that. Here's a block by Neuroth. Swats it out of bounds.
First quarter, John, the Falcons were 4 for 12 from the field overall, 33%, 2 for 7 from 3, and 2 for 5 from 2. So we talked about them not shooting the ball well, and there's the percentages to back it up.
You bet. Meester almost didn't get it under control. He takes it left, now back to the right, down, and it's stolen away by Neuroth. Ripped it away, and a foul called on DeWall as he was running down the floor. That's DNH's first team foul of the period. Meanwhile, AP's got 3. And that is the second foul for Colton DeWall. But he remains in the game. 24-19 is the AP lead here with 5:10 to go, second quarter. Down to the baseline, one-arm pass. Here's Benny Waller.
Yeah!
4 three-pointers in the first half for Benny Waller. 27-19 AP. DNH looking for an answer. Up top, here's Meester. Terminates the dribble and throws it left. Here's Jace Jensen running the paint, missed the shot, put back.
Oh, my Lanta. Boy, DeWall off one leg, leaning backwards, off balance. That was a heck of a shot.
Yes, sir. 27-21.
Look for a set play here, John. They're going to go double high. Benny's going to step out to the top here in just a second.
Neuroth goes left. He's still at top of the key. Sends it right. Here's Campbell. Thought about the 3. Now up top, here's Thomas at the free throw line. Oh, takes it to the left block. What a move through traffic. Missed the shot. Taps his own rebound out to Schoenemann. Another wall 3 ball. Missed it strong that time. And it is out of bounds to DNH. But man, Benny Waller 4 of 6 from the 3-point line here in the first half. So DNH gets it back.
4 for 7. He shot 1 in the first quarter. Yep. But boy, it's hard for you. You got everything on your brain, John. Wrestling, basketball, traveling.
It's that time of year. Here comes Costello down the lane.
That's a nice move by Costello. Really nice move. Strong move to the basket. I know he's left-handed, and you have to know that if you're defending someone that's left-handed. He did a great job.
Gavin Thomas has a little bit of a jab step. And there is a foul called on Thomas's drive into the lane. Looks like this is going to be on. That's Jace Jensen, his first personal of the game. Second team foul. AP has 3 team fouls here in the second quarter.
So Benny Waller leading all scorers, John, with 12 points.
All on 3s.
All on 3s.
Falcons to inbound. Secured by Schoenemann. Out to Thomas 3 ball. Rims out. Rebound Costello. So here come the Wolverines. 3.5 to go here in the first half. Meester throws it left. Here's Lotz down to the baseline. Oh, and he throws a pass into the lane, which is stolen away by Waller. Here comes Benny into the front court. Dribbles it at the elbow right side. Stops the dribble, gets it out. Thomas thought about the 3. Takes it to the block. Up top, Shoney. Down right of the lane. And Thomas once again. Free throw line jumper. Yes.
Nice shot by Gavin. Good pull-up. That's kind of a lost art in basketball, John, that 12 to 14-foot jumper. And he's hit 2 of those tonight.
Increases AP's lead to 29-23 with 3 minutes to go till halftime. Here's Meester, feeds it into the lane, Costello. He's been effective there tonight. Left-handed shot, he got it wedged in between the bucket and the backboard. We saw that on Tuesday night as well in the AP South Wind game. So that'll be a jump ball possession arrow AP with 2:49 till halftime. 29-23, Falcons lead the Wolverines. Schoenemann takes down right of the lane. Wide open three-ball, Niemeyer rims out. And the loose ball picked up.
Really
on
good
Neuroth.
rebound there.
Waller looks the bucket. Up top, it's Neuroth. Fires it into the lane, and that's back out. Here's Niemeyer. Thomas, three ball, bouncing over top the rim, or the backboard that is, and it's out of bounds to DNH.
You know, Tate Niemeyer, kind of an unsung hero, but got into the lane, John. Everybody's collapsing, and he kicks out to a wide open Gavin Thomas. So that'll never show up on the stat sheet, something like that. But boy, he did a nice job of creating an open shot.
So DNH gets the ball back. 2:19 to go in the first half. It's 29-23 AP. Costello feeds it in to Meester. One-arm pass underneath. Wide open. Haynes lays it in for two.
What a nice pass by Collin. I don't know how he saw him wide open. It was almost like it was a Magic Johnson pass, kind of a no-look.
Corner three, airballed by Niemeyer. Here comes DNH, a chance to slice it to one possession. 29-25. Trevin Thomas going to check in. Scoop shot, Meester missed it. Rebound, DeWall, put back, bouncing, yes, that's Haynes actually.
Falcons are going to have to maybe switch back to that zone, John, going down the stretch here in the second.
Neuroth takes it in the lane. Fadeaway shot, no, but a foul call.
Especially if we don't want to get any more fouls, and we want to. I'm seeing who's the foul. Who was the foul on, John?
That was on Benny Waller.
No. DNH.
Oh, DNH, yes.
Sorry.
Severson. Yep. So that'll put Nick Neuroth at the free throw line. First one, yes. So that'll make it a 3-point game. One more coming up for Neuroth.
This is Nick's 6th free throw already this half, John.
And it is no good. Rebound goes to Haynes.
4 for 6 from the line.
All right.
Falcons have went full court press. See if coach decides to drop to the zone. Yep.
Here's Meester up top, throws it right. Now it's Severson, back of the wing right side, guarded by Neuroth. Heaves it up top and back down to Severson right side. To the corner with Costello. 10 on the shot clock. Pull up Meester. Yes, he knocks it down.
Shooting the ball well tonight. 9 points for Colin Meester.
1 point Falcon lead, 30-29. Thomas races into the front court. Gavin Thomas and Trevin Thomas both on the floor. Gavin pivoting around, throws it to the left corner with Schoenemann. And back to Neuroth. Under a minute to go first half. Neuroth to the free throw line. Kick out to the corner, and an offensive foul. Went to kick it out to Trevin Thomas, who missed the three, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. That's an offensive foul on Nick Neuroth. So DNH gets the ball back with a chance to take the lead just before halftime.
2-2-1 press for Applington Parkersburg. Going to drop it into a 2-1-2 zone to try to kind of counteract the paint. See what happens.
They get it across half court. Here's Lotz. Now back to Meester up top. 37 seconds left. Meester goes right. Lobs it left. Here's Costello. Back up top, Meester. Down to the corner. Devin Lotz, 3 for the lead. Missed it short. Rebound goes to AP. They throw it forward for Waller. Puts it up. Layup is good by Benny.
Nice take by Benny. He likes that little right-handed scoop shot on the left side of the basket.
11 seconds left. Here comes DNH.
No fouls if you're the Falcons. And Wolverines are hoping to get a shot in the paint here.
Into the lane, back out Jensen. Fake the three, throws it up, missed it, and that brings us to halftime. Applington Parkersburg 32, Dike New Hartford 29. A little bit of a run there in the first half by the Falcons, but the Wolverines had a great answer, and it's a 3-point AP lead as we go to the break. It's Falcon and Wolverine Hoops on 99 The Wave, Falcon Activities Network, on YouTube, and on Dumont Telephone Company Cable TV.
62, Coach. 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
Pit Stop Auto Service and Detailing is your trusted vehicle care solution. AC, tires, brakes, routine maintenance, cleaning, detailing, and more. We'll keep your auto running right and looking sharp. Visit Dean, Gary, or Colton at 108 6th Street in Parkersburg. Pit Stop Auto Service and Detailing.
Tired of uneven tire wear and wonky steering, draining your wallet at fancy dealerships? At Parkersburg Tire and Alignment, we get it. We're a family-owned business keeping your car safe and your wallet happy. We use the latest technology, not fancy price tags. Our expert mechanics get you back on the road fast with honest advice and budget-friendly options. New tires? We've got major brands at down-to-earth prices. Alignment off? Our precision machines get you rolling straight, saving you money on gas and tires. Skip the big guys. Parkersburg Tire and Alignment, where family values meet the latest tech, all at prices that won't steer you wrong. Stop up or call and talk to Dave about your car needs at 1304 Highway 57 Parkersburg or 319-346-2000. We are more than just a tire store.
From paints to socks, toys to tools, Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center has it all. Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center, voted the world's best small-town hardware. 504 Highway 57, Parkersburg. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 on Saturdays, and noon to 5 on Sundays.
Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance and real estate needs. Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate is your local agent, helping protect what's important to you.
I'm John Mowinkle. Your radio home for Falcon Athletics all year long is 99 The Wave.
Sail away with 99 The Wave. 98.9 FM. KQCR.
Parkersburg,
Iowa Falls and Hampton.
Substate. At halftime, Kemper Catholic, or check that, at end of the third quarter, Kemper Catholic leads South Hardin 39-25, and South Central Calhoun leads Eagle Grove 18-9 after the first quarter. Latest update from there. With that, let's get rolling here in the second half. Dike New Hartford has it, moving it from right to left as we see it from our courtside broadcast location. Carson Costello out of the wing left side finds Meester. Down to the baseline, tipped up into the lane and stolen by AP. Here comes Gavin Thomas into the front court, takes it coast to coast and in.
Wow, that was a heck of a shot. That's a shot I've never seen in all my life basketball. That was crazy, but he made it.
Gavin Thomas all the way from one end to the other. 34-29 AP.
Falcons started out into man, so they believe that man is the way to, that's going to be a travel.
Yep, Carson Costello with a walk.
So Falcons started out into man. Dike New Hartford obviously is man. They haven't played a possession of zone all year, so that's what we have for defenses.
DNH, 2 second half possessions so far, 2 turnovers. Here comes AP working on a 5-point lead. Down to the baseline, here's Neuroth. Tournament's dribble, underneath, showed him and missed the layup. Back out to Neuroth though. DNH couldn't secure the ball. Benny Waller left wing 3 ball. Yeah.
Not a guy you want to leave open if you're Dike New Hartford. And I think their coaches are probably a little upset going, we told you at halftime we're not going to leave the guy open, and here we are.
Right. And now Coach Tagto calls a timeout, I would imagine, to talk about just that. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here with 6:54 to go in the third quarter. AP has scored the first 5 points of the period. 37-29 is the Falcon lead, and the Wolverines need a chance to talk about this a little bit here. So I would have to tend to agree with you on Tagto is probably like, yeah, can't leave this guy open. He's torched us with 4 threes already and out of the gate. I mean, I don't know if that's a missed assignment or if that's just
I think
AP getting open, or
It was when you play man-to-man, and Appleton Parkersburg does a nice job of running their man-to-man offense where they're constantly moving and cutting. You aren't standing around. It really isn't a set. It's kind of a free-flowing offense. And if you go down to help just for a second, if you go down to help in the lane, you've got to be able to recover quickly, and they weren't able to do that.
Lotz to inbound, gets it into the backcourt. So here comes Meester across half court. Jensen up top. DNH down by 8 now. 37-29, just underway in the third. Meester dribbles to left, guarded out by Hoff. Down to the corner, here's Lotz. And back up Meester, 10 on the shot clock. Shovels it back, here's Jensen. Thought about the 3, underneath. Here is DeWall, outside to Lotz, along the baseline, turnaround jumper, good. Nice look for Devin Lotz.
Nice play by Dike New Hartford. They ran the shot clock down to 1 second, and Lotz got a nice shot on the baseline. Again, they were trying to go to the post and operate out of there.
DNH gets their first bucket of the second half. Here comes Thomas down to the baseline. Tip ball by Lotz, and he gets the steal. Here comes Dike New Hartford. See if they can come up with an answer here. They got a bucket and a takeaway. Meester across the floor. Here's Jace Jensen. Open corner 3 ball. Rattles it down through, and it's a 1-possession game again. Benny Waller at the other side for the answer. Missed it short. Rebound Jensen. And here comes DNH down 3. What a response by the Wolverines after the Falcons came out hot.
Well, 6:54, there was a timeout. It was 37-29, so they're on a 5-0 run, John, in 2 minutes.
Jensen down to the lane. Costello rises up on Hoff. He almost got the 3-point play, but it's going to be a foul on AP. It's on Cooper Hoff, and that is his 3rd.
I'd say coach is going to let him go. Yep.
So Costello to the free throw line for DNH. A chance to cut this thing down to 1. First one, nope. He is a 60% free throw shooter. Team shooting 61% on the year.
Yeah, that free throw was a little flatter than normal for Carson. We'll see if he can regain his composure, get some arch, and put this one in.
Second
that
one.
That looked better, yep.
Yep, swished it.
Sometimes when you're tired, it's hard to get that shot where you want it, so.
Certainly. 37-35. AP's got the ball up 2.
Caleb needs to take the ball right at.
And AP stepped out of bounds, and they turn it over. All of a sudden, this thing has turned sideways. Oh.
Yeah,
So here comes DNH.
Caleb needs to take the ball at the wall, 1, to get him another foul, and 2, just to be a little more assertive. Caleb hasn't scored yet tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Jensen up top, finds Meester left. Down to the baseline, terminates the dribble, runs into Campbell. Jensen to Costello, deep 3 ball, yes, and DNH leads it. 38-37, Carson Costello with 3. Here comes Thomas down to the baseline, and he gets called for an offensive foul. All of a sudden, Dike New Hartford has all the momentum. I sense a timeout coming up for AP soon. And now we got the officials coming together. The DNH student section is going wacky. So, yep, they give the foul to Gavin Thomas. I think that part was pretty obvious, but trying to hear what the call is. I think there's some confusion here as to, I wish we could hear a little better. Any thoughts from you? Could
No,
you
I'm
hear
not
anything?
sure. It was very clear the foul was on Gavin Thomas, number 2. So I don't know what the confusion was.
Well, DNH will inbound it here.
Yep. Falcons go back to a 2-2-1. They're going to drop into a zone to try to slow down the Wolverines.
Here's Lotz into the paint. Underneath Costello, picks it up. Layup is good in traffic. And DNH is cruising right now, 40-37. Thomas down to the baseline. Takes it into the lane, pivots around, scoop shot.
Nice shot by Gavin. The timeout, Coach Thomas.
30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. 4:31 to go here in the third quarter. Dike New Hartford 40, Applington Parkersburg 39. Wow, how quickly a game can change, right?
Oh, gee, Merry Christmas. So let's do a recap here. With 6 minutes and 54 seconds left in the third quarter, Dike New Hartford called a timeout. They were down 37-29, and the Falcons looked like they were rolling, right? So 2 minutes and 23 seconds later, it's 40-39 DNH. So it's a 11-2 run by the Wolverines.
Wow.
in 2 minutes. And it
sparked by the timeout.
Sparked by the timeout. So we'll see if the Falcons can reciprocate this and get their own run going.
Each team now has 4 timeouts left. 4:31 to go in the third quarter, and we got ourselves a battle. Dike New Hartford 40, Appleton Parkersburg 39.
Well, we talked about way before the game, John. You can throw the records right in the garbage when this one starts.
Yep. Get it across half court. Here's Meester. Down to Costello. Almost threw it away. High pass down to the corner. Jensen goes right to the wing. Guarded out there by Neuroth. Pounding defense.
Just got to go straight up. Close out on shooters. Go straight up. And
Jensen 3 ball. Missed off the rim. Rebound tapped. It's on the floor. And it's going to be DNH ball. Caleb Campbell went to chase it. I think if he would have let it go, it might have been AP ball.
Yeah, I think DeWall hit it right off his leg. No, sorry. 33.
That's DeWall, yep.
Yep.
All right, DNH inbounds it, rising up, missed shot. Rebound tapped around, it goes to Meester, or to Schoeneman. And it's stolen away by Jensen. Forward for Meester is kind of a slow pass, layup is missed. Rebound, Campbell.
Well, I think they may have missed a foul on both ends, so we'll say it's a wash.
3 ball Thomas, missed off the rim, rebound Jensen, and there's a foul on AP with Campbell. That's Caleb's second foul of the game. Third team foul of AP. DNH yet to commit a foul here in the third. So here comes Dike New Hartford with a 40-39 lead.
I think the Falcons actually, John, in their zone might be better served to just back off and not put so much pressure. At 28.3% from the three-point line, they're going to have to pick your poison, but I might be more inclined to just let them shoot themselves out, or we're gonna gamble.
Neuroth down the other way, lobs it left. Here's Schoeneman, jab step. Neuroth up top, down to Waller, deep 3 ball right wing, missed it off the rim. Rebound Jensen. DNH has all the momentum right now, and here comes Meester. Jabs it left. Down to the corner, here's Jensen. Being hounded down there. Down to the baseline, Meester rises up and in. 45-39 DNH. All the way down the other way, the Falcons get it down quickly. Schoeneman, offensive foul. Oh, it's going to be a blocking foul.
Boy, that was, well, we weren't, I mean.
The entire gym went silent.
Yeah, and the official, what I kind of liked is he kind of just hesitated for a second as he thought, and that's what you need to do as a good official is make the call. You know it's a foul. Just think for a second and then make the call, because sometimes your initial reaction always isn't right.
Neuroth to inbound from the baseline, and they get it into Thomas. He's got it in the wing right side.
Make him shoot it over you!
2.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Thomas down to the baseline, out to Benny Waller. It was off of Lotz's foot. Thomas straight on three ball, yes!
A shot by Gavin, good find by Benny.
Thomas gets the Falcons back to within 3, 45-42.
Falcons switch back to the man. Like I said, 2 or 3 possessions of each. Then switch your medicine.
We got...
Not sure. 33.
Offensive foul.
Yep. I think he was trying to establish position down below, and that should be that's his 3rd foul.
Yeah, and he's heading over to the bench.
Yep. Colton DeWall's 3rd foul.
Jensen also goes to the bench. Severson comes in, and Haynes comes in.
So tournament games, the last 5 times AP and DNH have played, AP has won 3 of the last 5. 2 in a row, but we'll throw that in the garbage and look at a new record book.
You bet. Thomas takes it to the right side of the lane, tries backing it in. Post move, scooped it up, missed it, rebound Meester. Lobs it up, here's Severson. Oh, it's bouncing into the corner, and Hoff picks it away for AP. Here come the Falcons in transition. Neuroth up top, behind. Thomas for the tie, yes! 45! Oh! And this game is tied. Meester at half court, stolen away, loose ball at half court, picked up by Benny. He's got it up top, down to Neuroth. Into the lane, kick to the corner, another 3-ball, Thomas! Oh! Rebound Costello!
Tell you what, John, the listeners, the viewers are getting their money's worth tonight. Put your seatbelt on.
It's going to be a wild finish.
It's going to be a wild finish. Daytona's on Sunday, but AP DNH is on Thursday.
Meester between the legs, 15 on the shot clock. Takes it down, left to the lane, turns around, into the paint. Here's Costello.
Boy, great move by Carson. Boy, that step through was just textbook by Carson on that step through. Great move.
DNH back up by 2, 47-45. AP's got the ball. Out to the left corner, here's Thomas. Down to the baseline. He's tried to go through lots, missed the shot, gets his own board. And now the shot clock is off for the rest of the period.
Gavin Thomas is gassed.
Hands on the knees down to the corner.
He's hoping somebody else can do something.
Here's Neuroth, stepping left, down to the baseline. Hesitation, and he traveled with it. Just when AP had a chance to tie, they turn it back over.
Coach might want to get Gavin out. I think that's...
Give him a little bit of a
no,
blow.
he's getting Cooper out because Cooper has 3 fouls. So, yeah, you don't want one with 8 seconds. But I think Gavin could use about a minute rest of getting some water and getting his gas back.
8 seconds left in the quarter, and here comes DNH.
Oh, that's a double dribble.
Oh, yep, and they got him for it.
They just about got away with it.
So now, after all that, the team's trade turnovers, and AP gets it back with 5.5 left. Now the Falcons have a chance to build some momentum going into the 4th quarter. So it's going to be inbounded on the side with Neuroth. Looking. Gets it in. Here's Thomas. Wing left, down to the baseline. And it's a whistle. Out of bounds to DNH.
Is that what he called? I couldn't see there was a player and an official in front of me. Okay.
It was the same thing for me. I think it was out of bounds to DNH. All right. Well, 1.6, not a lot of time, but not impossible here.
One thing you don't want to do in this possession is foul.
So they get it in, and there he just heave it up. Hits the side of the backboard. But nevertheless, Dike New Hartford takes a 47-45 lead into the fourth quarter. What a game here in this district semifinal. Fourth quarter's next. It's time for the Juicy Wiggle.
We know this is more than a farm. It's your home. It's where you inspire the next generation to help feed the world. And Greenbelt Bank and Trust is proud to support all levels of the ag process. We believe in forming personal relationships because we believe Iowa farmers are needed now more than ever. Visit greenbeltbank.com and discover how we can help your operation reach the next level of financial success.
From paints to socks, toys to tools, Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center has it all. Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center, voted the world's best small town hardware. 504 Highway 57, Parkersburg. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 on Saturdays, and noon to 5 on Sundays.
For the fourth quarter inside the AP gym. Dike New Hartford 47, Appleton Parkersburg 45. What a game on our hands here in the district semifinal. AP gets the ball here to start the fourth. Here comes Gavin Thomas. Off the free throw line. Hands off. Thomas, three ball for the lead. Yes,
Gavin Thomas with a three to start the fourth. 48-47 Falcons.
Gavin Thomas has got 20, just above his average.
That was a set play coming out of the quarter, John. There's that high screen and roll by Dike New Hartford. Falcons are not switching now.
Down to Haynes in the lane. Up top, here's Costello. Steps left. Down to the paint. And there's a foul on AP. Goes on Benny Waller. He's grimacing on his way back over to the bench. Hopefully he's all good. And that was his second foul, by the way.
Looks like he took an elbow right in the sternum area.
DNH inbound with Meester, right in their offensive end, with a fresh 35. Costello's got it, and we got a whistle. And another foul, this time on Newroth. And that is his second. So right now, AP's second leading scorer is off the floor. Inbound to Lotz in the corner. AP leads by 1. Down to the block, in the paint, tough shot. Bucket is missed, but a foul call. So Colton DeWall will head to the free throw line with a chance to put DNH back in front. DeWall, a 50% free throw shooter on the season. And he will shoot 2. Coach Tagso sharing a quick word with Meester. First free throw, good. And we are tied at 48.
He's Coach Tagto's second year or third. I'm lost track of time. Second year, yeah.
Yep. And one more free throw. This one missed. Rebound tapped up. Goes to Lotz. DNH gets it back. In the lane. Offensive foul. That one's on DeWall.
That should be his. Is it his fourth? Yeah, it's DeWall's fourth foul, John, with 7:09 left.
Well, let's see the strategy that plays out as far as he's been an effective player tonight for DNH. 48 all. Here comes AP.
It's going to change the course a little bit for Dike, having him on the bench at least for the next 3 minutes, John. I don't think you can bring him back much before the 4-minute mark.
Scoop shot missed by Waller. And a block by Lotz. Rebound Hawk. Putback missed, but a foul. That's on Haynes. So DeWall leaves the floor for DNH, and Benny Waller for AP comes back in. So it'll be Hoff at the free throw line. And this is to give AP the lead. First one is good. 6:55 to go, fourth quarter. And one more free throw for Hoff. Looks at the bucket, takes a couple dribbles. And it is good. He rattled it down.
Good job by Coop, nailing them both.
2 for 2, and AP
rattled
leads 50
it home,
48.
baby. Rattled it home.
Here comes Meester.
Falcons back to man, so he's doing every third possession, they're switching defenses. That's going to be
Meester in the block, turnaround shot, missed off the rim, rebound Waller.
Good D by the Falcons.
Here comes Schoeneman. Falcons in transition. Shoney down to the baseline. Through some traffic. Newroth, open three ball, too strong. Rebound Thomas. And the Falcons keep possession. Down to the right side, here's Newroth. Dribbles to the left, now to the right, on Meester. Pivots on the block. Up top, Schoeneman, open three ball. No good again, but another offensive board. Baseline Hoff, turnaround shot missed, rebound Meester. And he secures the loose ball. 3 offensive boards on that possession for AP, but no bucket. Here comes Meester into the front court. DNH down by 2, 6 minutes to go in regulation. Jensen dribbles left, he finds Meester. Looks at the bucket. Fires it down low to Costello, layup is good. Carson Costello, what a performance by him tonight. 16
points for Carson. He's getting most of his points, John, right in the lane. On the left side of the basket.
Also has a three-pointer to his name as well. Down to the corner. Waller wide open.
Yo!
53-50. Timeout called. Full timeout. So we will take it as well. Appleton Parkersburg takes the lead back. 53-50 over DNH. 5:29 to go.
From paints to socks, toys to tools, Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center has it all. Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center, voted the world's best small town hardware. 504 Highway 57, Parkersburg. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 on Saturdays, and noon to 5 on Sundays.
Pit Stop Auto Service and Detailing is your trusted vehicle care solution. AC, tires, brakes, routine maintenance, cleaning, detailing, and more. We'll keep your auto running right and looking sharp. Visit Dean, Gary, or Colton at 108 6th Street in Parkersburg. Pit Stop Auto Service and Detailing.
5:29 to go, fourth quarter. Appleton Parkersburg 53, Dayton New Hartford 50. One game so far here in this district semifinals.
Falcons were 5 for 11 in the third quarter, John, 45%. Not bad field goal percentage, but Dayton New Hartford was really rolling that quarter. They outscored the Falcons 18-13, so 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the game. AP up 53-50.
DNH has the ball. Up top, it's Costello. Down to the lane. Costello step through. Turnaround shot is good. Each team has an answer so far.
Yeah. Falcons are going to have to make Carson go to his right. There's Nick Nuroff.
And the bucket is good. What's going to be the call? It's going to be an offensive foul on Nuroff.
He's got 4.
Yes, he does.
They did not count the basket. Is that correct, John?
Does not look like it. And they're not coming over to confirm either, so looks like it's going to be 53-52.
53-52, 5 minutes even.
And here come the Wolverines. A bucket gives them the lead. Meester goes left. Finds Lotz up top. Goes right on Waller. Bouncing off bodies. Lotz. Runner missed. They're missed off the rim.
Well, how did that not go in for them? It went everywhere but in.
Here's Schoeneman. Wing right here for AP. Now up top for Hoff.
Falcons just need to get a good shot between Gavin or Benny.
Here's Thomas. Kick out to the corner. Here's Hoff. Thought about taking the 3. Up top, Benny Waller. 15 on the shot clock.
Yeah. Somebody's going to need to drive into the middle of the lane and then kick out.
Benny does just that. Oh, he didn't kick it out. Missed the bunny, and the rebound goes to DNH. Wolverines get another opportunity to take the lead. No look pass behind. Here's Meester at the Falcon logo midcourt. 4:10 to go in regulation.
High screen and roll, Costello and Meester. So now they got Meester isolated with Schoeneman.
Cut to the bucket. Lotz lost out. It tipped away. Turnaround shot. Yes! And it's 54-53 DNH.
Boy, sometimes in a game you just throw it up and it happens to go in, and that happened for Mr. Lotz on that possession.
A little jab step by Waller. To the lane, here's Thomas. Hits the floor, blocking foul on DNH.
Well, the officials are earning their money on those calls, aren't they?
Yeah. Those are tight.
They are tight. And without a restrictive line, it's really hard to know what the player is as well.
3:43 to go here in the fourth quarter. DNH leads it 54-53. 2 free throws right now for Gavin Thomas. A chance to give AP the lead right back. First free throw, yes.
Boy, he's
we are
got
tied.
nice shot. He's got great rotation, John. Good, just a great arc. So he spent a lot of time in the gym, and the Falcons are going to need he to carry the load going down the stretch.
Second free throw missed. Rebound Lots. 3:40 to go, and this thing is tied at 54. AP led by as many as 8 at 37-29 early in the third quarter. But the Wolverines have battled back and have had a few different leads of their own. Jensen holds it overhead. Now Severson deep, down to the corner with Lots.
Falcons back to their zone after the 3 possessions a man.
Jensen had it knocked away from him, and it'll stay with the Wolverines, and they have 10 on the shot clock. Grundy Center has defeated Iowa Falls Alden 91-53. So an offensive explosion for the Spartans tonight. Meester inbounds, finds Jensen. Shot clock running down at 8. Meester backs it up, looks at the shot clock. Step back, 3-ball deep, missed it. Rebound Costello. Loose ball to the corner, out of bounds. What's the call?
DNH ball.
Okay.
Gavin was trying to get the ball, and just I'd say he didn't throw it out of bounds on purpose, but it went off his hand. DNH ball, AP in a 2-1-2 zone. Wolverines going to look to move the ball side to side.
Here's Meester up top. Fresh shot clock for the Wolverines, under 3 minutes to play in a tie game. Inside, here's Meester. Line drive pass. Through defenders, turnaround shot, and a travel is called. So DNH gives it back to AP with 2:52 to play. Man, both teams have shown so much poise throughout this game.
Well, if you're a mother right now sitting in the crowd, John, of a senior, on either side, it's like this. They don't want it to end because one of them's going home, and we don't want that to happen. But that's the interesting part of sports.
Neurath playing with 4 fouls. Goes Thomas down to the baseline, and there is a foul on DNH. It's on Devin Lots, and that is his first of the game.
54-54, 2:33 to go.
And now look at the fouls. Both teams have 4.
Both teams have next one. Next one will be in the bonus.
Here's Thomas in the lane, works it, left side, hits it, count it, and 1. So the Falcons take the lead back, and Thomas has a chance to increase it to 3 right here.
I know I've said this on numerous broadcasts, John, but maybe we have some new listeners. When I talked to Gavin Thomas last spring about when he was going to take he didn't go out for track. He focused on basketball, was in South Carolina, was all over. I asked him what he was going to work on, John, and he said he was going to work on his mid-range game, which we've seen tonight, and he was going to work on his post moves, which we've seen tonight. So both those he was able to implement into his game. That was huge right there.
Free throw missed.
This is last 2 free throws.
To him.
There it is.
Good. So it ends up being a 4-point play. Timeout, DNH. It's a full, so we will also take it. 58-54, AP leads with 2:22 to play.
Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance and real estate needs. Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate is your local agent, helping protect what's important to you.
From paints to socks, toys to tools, Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center has it all. Parkersburg Hardware and Garden Center, voted the world's best small-town hardware. 504 Highway 57, Parkersburg. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 on Saturdays, and noon to 5 on Sundays.
Incredible battle tonight.
Oh.
Both teams, whenever one team has had a run, the other team was able to answer so well.
And you know the interesting thing, John, after both timeouts, the team that took the timeout was able to make a run.
Yes.
So that DNH just took this one. We'll see what the next 2 minutes brings.
Here comes Jensen into the front court. AP now leads by 2 possessions. Cross-court pass. Here's Jace Jensen. Heaves up a deep 3. Missed off the rim. Rebound Thomas. AP has the lead up by 4. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Up top, here's Waller. I wonder if AP wants to run clock here.
I think what the AP's going to do is they look to Gavin in the post and use him as kind of their, I would call it a point forward.
Here comes Niemeyer out to Waller. Lawson gets it back.
They're going to have to just run the same play and get Tate to dip into the middle to try to find an open player unless Gavin believes he can do it one-on-one.
To the corner, Cooper Huff, 3 ball. Yeah! 61-54. Cooper Huff from deep. Falcons now lead by 7. Here's a step through Jensen. Stops and pops. Hits it. Counted and 1. Oh, man. Huge bucket for Jace Jensen and a chance to cut it back down to 4.
You know, I don't have this, John. If we had another man on our crew, we could do. I'd like to see a shot chart because most of Dyke New Hartford's shots are in the paint and they're on the left side of the basket. Carson Costello's just made hay there, and Jensen just did the same thing.
Free throw is missed. Rebound AP.
So now you want to run a little bit of clock. You want to run it down to about 10 seconds left, and then you want to engage. So we'll see what the Falcons are able to do.
Falcons lead 61-56. Up top, it's Newroth. He goes right. Feeds it down inside to Thomas. Posts up on Jensen. Backs it in. Now he's in the paint. Turns around. His shot is good.
There's that mid-range post game that we talked about.
And now the Falcon fans rise up. AP leads at 63-56 with under 1 minute to go. Timeout called by DNH. 60 seconds in length. Let's keep it here for this one. We're coming down to the stretch. A lot to break down with this thing. And AP, all of a sudden, a little bit of a spurt here at the end. And man, I think a huge moment was when Gavin Thomas missed that second free throw, but got the offensive rebound and put it back in. Turned a 2-point play into a 4-point play right there.
Absolutely. And Al Kearns, the great Al Kearns. I had him speak to our team one time before we played in a Substate game. Very motivational guy. But he told the kids, big games like this one, going to come down to little things. Now, that's a little thing. You don't box out on a rebound on a free throw. Gavin misses it, gets his own rebound, puts it back in. If you could go back and replay, it's like, how does the shooter get his own rebound after a free throw, right? And so, but there's been 40 other plays that have happened, but we focus on that one. It's kind of like a field goal in the NFL or college football. You focus on the last play, but there are 35 leading up to it. I'm curious what Coach Thomas is going to do defensively here. So he's going to go 2-2-1. He's going to drop back. I'm going to guess he's going to go zone, but I'm not 100% sure. He might be doing the bait and switch. It's actually full court. Yeah, token pressure to take time off the clock.
All right, here comes Meester down to the baseline. And now with Severson up top. Jensen 3 ball, too strong. Rebound Meester and a fresh 35.
You just don't want to foul here.
So there was a foul, however.
It was on Gavin Thomas. It should be his second.
Yep.
7-point lead for the Falcons, 44.1 left.
So it puts Colin Meester at the free throw line for DNH. 71% of the line this year is Meester. First one, yep.
He's had a nice ball game, John. He's got 12. He's kind of the catalyst for them. He kind of makes them go, hasn't he? He did the other night against Clary and Goldfield. I think Coach Thomas is going to get a timeout, or he's talking to the referee about
second free throw, missed.
Move.
Rebound goes to AP.
Dice going to be fouling.
And there it is. So it'll send Newroth to the line.
Nick Newroth from the line this year, John, if I can find my sheet of paper fast enough.
74%.
74%.
Well, you look back at this game, and man, it has had everything. And
it's been up and down for both teams. It's the battle of runs, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. So AP led, it was 32-29 at halftime.
Then they got up to 37-29. DNH calls a timeout with 6:54.
DNH had several different leads throughout the second half. Second free throw good by Newroth. 40 seconds left. AP leads it by 8.
So the Falcons, you do not want to foul. You just want the clock to keep going. There's Carson Costello on the left side again.
Yep, and a timeout called by Tagtail.
He should.
30-second timeout, by the way.
2 left.
Actually, just 1. They just switched it.
Just switched it, sorry.
So 1 left for DNH, 3 left for AP. Yeah, sometimes you got to kind of wait for that thing to flip on there.
So we didn't get a chance to finish. So it was 6:54. Appleton Parkersburg, this is in the third quarter, was ahead 37-29. And then 2 minutes and 23 seconds later, AP calls a timeout because DNH went on an 11-2 run to get up 40-39. With 5:29 in the game, it was 53-50 AP, and then with 2:22, it's 58-54. So there have been, Gavin has 27, Benny has 20, Carson Costello has 20 for the Wolverines. And it's not been a quiet 20, like he's been just dominating down there in the paint.
All right, the shot clock is off for the rest of the fourth quarter, and they inbound. So so they threw it down. So Gavin Thomas came out of bounds before the ball was inbounded. They threw it to Thomas. And there's going to be, did they get an intentional foul on DNH?
Yeah, they did. Number 3,
it's on Jensen.
Jace Jensen.
So that's his 4th foul.
So I'm not sure, John, if the rule is, and I should know but don't, but if he fouled him because he was off the court of play.
As in why it was called an intentional foul?
Yeah. Because
I have to look that up.
Because Nick was going to take the ball out. I at first, when he blew the whistle, I wasn't sure that Gavin had actually established himself on the outside of the court to be able to take the ball inbounds. But he must have, and then they called the foul on Jace Jensen. So there's 2 free throws in a row for Gavin.
Puts him up to 29 points, and it's now 67-59. And now AP is 30 seconds away from a date with Grundy Center in the district final on Tuesday night in Dyke. Hoff to inbound. He finds Waller and fouled immediately by Meester.
Well, if you're the Falcons, that's who you want at the line. And if you're the Wolverines, you're going, shoot, we're hoping somebody else could go to the line.
Yep.
Benny
so
shoots 80.3% from the line for Benny Waller. So 8 out of every 10 he's putting in.
If he's able to make both of them, it would be a 10-point lead.
Which I wouldn't have believed a minute ago.
Yeah. First one, good.
You called a heck of a game tonight, J-Mo. You really did. Like this was the catalyst, man.
Well,
this was a Cadillac right here. This game was awesome. People appreciate what you do, John.
Oh, yeah. And I appreciate you. Second free throw by Waller is good, and AP has their largest lead. Benny's got 22.
Well, with 2 minutes left, I wasn't even sure who was going to win. Remember we talked about every mother was sweating it out?
Yeah. Here comes Jensen to the rack. No look pass to the corner. Here's Lotz. Got to fire up a 3. Missed it. Rebound Thomas. 17 seconds left.
They're just going to let him go.
DNH pulls off, and that's going to do it. 69-59. Appleton Parkersburg survives a battle, and they are going to the district final on Tuesday night for a rematch with Grundy Center. What a game! 69-59, Appleton Parkersburg defeats Dyke New Hartford here in the district semifinal. An incredible battle tonight goes the way of the Falcons. Post-game coverage is coming up next. 69-59, AP defeats DNH.